Social Security disability, how to prove a claim. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Legal View with Farah and Farah. I'm Eddie Farah, and with me here today is Mr. Bruce Feifer, who supervises our Social Security Department. Bruce, we get calls all the time from people who apply for Social Security disability, and they want to know, what are they going to prove to get those benefits?
Well, they have to prove that they have a severe medical condition, a condition that prevents them from doing their past work, as well as doing more simpler types of work that exist out there in the workforce. That's what they would have to prove.
Well, how long do you have to be out of work to receive these benefits?
You can apply for disability benefits once you've been diagnosed with this severe condition. You just have to have medical evidence or opinions from your doctor which establish that you'll be out of work for greater than a year, or that the condition is terminal and will result in death.
Does the judge who makes the decision, does he factor in your educational background in terms of whether or not you can go back to work?
He does. The less educated you are, in conjunction also with your age, the more likely you are to receive disability benefits. Also, if you have some IQ testing that was done prior to the age of 22 and your IQ falls below 60, then you can automatically be picked up meeting Social Security's listing under a mental handicap.
What about psychological and emotional problems? I mean, let's say you're physically okay, you go out and run around, but you've got these emotional, psychological problems. Can you get SSD based on that?
You certainly can. Psychiatric records and hospitalizations for mental impairments usually required to have 3 lasting 2 weeks in duration over a year, establishing your inability to function socially and perform your activities of daily living, as well as to concentrate, would get you disability benefits.
Bruce, I know you handle a lot of these cases. What are some of the typical physical conditions you see that entitle people to receive their SSD?
Heart conditions, breathing problems, COPD from past smoking, back injuries, knee injuries, or just a few terminal cancers.
So it could be any kind of physical condition. It could be
Certainly.
any illness.
Yes.
Well, how long does it take to get those benefits in terms of, from the time you go to the hearing until the time the judge makes a decision?
If the medical evidence is strong, the judge might even make a decision right there on the record that day, and make a bench decision. We've had an instance of that just last week where we had a hearing on Wednesday and we had the decision from the judge on our desk in 5 days.
If you win the case or you win the hearing, are you entitled to a lump sum payment for back benefits?
Yes, Social Security will go back 1 year from the date of application and then pay you benefits up through the date of the hearing.
Is there a limit as to what that back benefit amount could be, or is it just based on what you're entitled to?
It's based upon what your monthly entitlement is based upon your work record.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and this is The Legal View with Farah and Farah.